Welcome to the podcast, formerly known as another podcast. I am Coleman, this is my friend Luke here.
Hello.
But we are not here with just us two today. We have a special guest host for a second time. Jeremy, who has been on the show before. If you haven't watched it, it's called Premium English. Go watch it. Anyway.
Oh, you even remember which episode he was in?
Yes.
Yeah. It was that immaculate. I mean,
Yeah,
just
yeah.
so memorable, man.
Right.
It's the only one named Premium English, but that has nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
Anyway.
It has nothing to do with anything, like everything we do.
Yeah.
Literally. That's the whole point of the show is...
Right. Not having to do with anything.
Exactly. You just
Yeah.
sit here for like 20, 25 minutes.
Yeah. Oh, we gotta back this up a little bit.
Yeah.
We're too far around the corner.
Anyway.
Okay.
What topics do we have? Because
We have no topics, of course.
Just like...
Okay.
Have you ever been on this show yourself? The listeners probably won't notice because my voice just sounds completely drained all the time anyway, but I am a little bit sick. So, maybe we could talk about people being sick. That happened in some of those franchises that we usually speak of, right?
I mean, yeah.
Is there anything remotely interesting about, we got Luke got the frostbite and the
Yeah.
hand cut off.
Ooh.
And, just basically mauled by a wampa.
Yep.
And then what?
I
Frodo
mean-
got stabbed by the Witch King. He was going to turn into a wraith after a while. Turning into a wraith is kind of a
Illness,
bad
I
illness.
guess. Yeah.
And then Harry Potter suffered from the sickness of having no bones in his arm.
Yep.
See, I remembered something.
And
with
the
Harry
broken
Potter.
arm.
A broken and an unbreakable arm.
Yeah.
What a guy.
And then he had to suffer through, I would count this an illness as drinking that juice because
Yeah, where
evidently
he was really
it
lucky.
was, yeah, evidently,
Oh, what a...
I think the
what a
books pretty
poor
much
man.
said it was like tasting battery acid, but, that's pretty much how they described it.
That's probably not as bad as the Dumbledore drink.
Probably not. The Dumbledore drink that,
See, I want to drink his brain fluid. Like the bowl of his memories.
Okay.
the pensive, you're just like, let's drink it.
Like, get a couple memories in it. Like, I want to... Like messed up spaghetti.
Messed up spaghetti.
See, but I don't know what would happen if you drank that. Probably.
Would you just get all the memories, or would it just like...
Or
would you just
have
go
diarrhea?
Like, yeah. Do you just get extensive diarrhea for a week, or do you
Glowing
become
Glowing.
You sit down and you
Oh
go to
my.
flush and you look and you're like, why is it glowing?
This-
What did I do?
There's just one of Dumbledore's memories.
Oh, wow.
No, like it's not the pensive, but the
Talk about
but the
flushing
toilet.
your memories down the toilet.
The toilet turns into a pensive and shows the memory, and you're like, I never thought I would see the day that I would poop out a memory.
This really...
This is a weird conversation.
This
Yeah,
conversation
it went
divulged
downhill very
really
fast.
fast.
So all the examples I thought of right away were all like main characters getting sick. What's really sophisticated is when secondary characters get sick.
I think there was. I think there in the book there was a house elf that was sick at one point. He had like a cold or something.
Oh, I didn't think
they
elves could deal with all that.
Yeah.
I thought they just would magically be not ill
Nope.
perpetually.
How would they do their work if they were ill, though?
They
They work through it. of
they
course.
say bad Dobby, I can't be sick, and they just like fight
Bad
through it.
Dobby, I can't be sick.
They just
Yeah.
fight through it. So
In certain literature that we can't talk about because I wrote it. I mean, if you got sick, you would just have to work through it.
yeah,
It just there's no excuse.
yeah,
So
like those jellyfish people.
yeah, well they actually do get sick every week. They sort of sneeze their skin off. You know.
Okay then.
They have an outer layer of dermis that's lighter than air that they shed every week, and they kind of just sneeze until it puffs off of them.
So for the people that don't know what the
Like
heck we're
lasers.
talking about, Luke's a writer.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
And we're not going to talk about
No,
it.
we're
He
not.
doesn't want to talk about his books on podcast.
I don't know
which
why
is,
I brought it up.
which is
I'm
understandable. But I made the comment because the jellyfish people are a thing in his book. But
They are.
Um,
They're the first thing that most people remember.
yeah, they like to do paperwork.
They like paperwork.
Yeah.
But, okay, who else got sick? I guess Darth Vader was perpetually ill with third-degree burns.
I guess.
Get wrecked.
I mean, he couldn't breathe, so that's pretty
Yeah.
much. That's like being sick right there.
He had third-degree burns and COPD and...
Sounded like that.
Yeah.
Wait, General Grievous.
Grievous is the
Yes.
most classically perpetually ill character of all. I'm
Isn't
so
he a
dumb.
robot?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but he's like
The
he
coughing
has all
robot.
his original organs, but the outside of him and stuff is all robotic.
Yeah.
And
if
so-
that wouldn't give you a cold, I don't know what would.
And so pretty much, like, but he only has half of his original lungs. That's the thing. He only has half of them. That's why he coughs like that.
Really?
Because he only has half of his original
Well,
lungs.
you don't need much lung capacity when you're not actually exerting
So,
your own muscles.
if it's
to do
only half of
anything.
his original, that could mean he only had one lung, or it means half of each lung. So, I guess I think it would have to be one lung, because
If
it was half
he's
of
always
each-
coughing, I could believe it was half of each.
if it was half of each, he couldn't really get oxygen in there, and it wouldn't work, but...
Oh.
His brain would die.
But, we don't talk about that.
Well, we
We just
did.
did.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I guess, we should talk about the X-Wing game that we played.
We did play X-Wing yesterday.
For the people that don't know what X-Wing is, it is a strategy ship game that is Star Wars themed, considering the name X-Wing.
Yep. It's not exactly a board game because there's not really a board. It's
But you play it on
just
a
call
table.
it a table game or a
Yeah.
tabletop game or
I won. That was only my second time playing, but I won.
yep.
I have
It was
won.
only my zillionth time playing and I lost.
It was my second time winning too.
Yep.
And
First time was against me as well.
the first time I played, I don't remember the round being 4 hours long. I think it was only like 2. That was a very quick round when we played.
Yeah.
But we didn't have 5 ships each. We only had like 3 or something each, if I'm correct, when we played the first time.
It wasn't as many.
Yeah, it wasn't
The
as
more
many.
ships you got, the longer it takes. For
Yeah.
Sure.
And then this time we had 5 ships each, and it took us 4 hours to finish one round. But it was a fun round, considering that it was bumper cars for like half of the game. But
It's very ordinarily bumper cars, unfortunately. But actually, that's part of the strategy of the game.
playing bumper cars.
Well, so it's a game where you have to anticipate where your enemy is going to move, and it's
Yeah.
never easier to anticipate than if you have some way of sort of cutting them off.
That's true.
So one thing I did try to do was like just sort of, catch Darth Vader in a corner.
And you blew him up,
Yeah,
sadly.
I was able to defeat Darth Vader, but then his little pointless, mindless TIE pilots avenged his death.
Well, what was funny is it was 4 against 5, and then very little later it was 4 against 4, and then I took out his ship that exact same round, so it ended up 3 against 4, and then it was, by the end, it was a 2 against 1, and
Yep.
one hit for both of my ships, and they would have been taken down.
Yep.
And,
But the B-Wing just couldn't get it done.
The B-Wing couldn't get it done. I remember thinking this last night while we were playing. I was like, I think if I do this with my TIE Fighter, and I do this with my Interceptor, I think Luke is gonna go here. I remember thinking that, and then you went in that direction just like I thought, and I had the killing shot.
Yep. I remember thinking, gosh, I might actually be able to win one. And boy, was I wrong.
I thought
So
I was gonna lose
monotone.
a time or two.
Yeah. It swung back and forth. You wouldn't think in a game where you're steadily, losing ships, the momentum could swing quite as much as it does, but
Yeah.
it did.
I feel like if there was more ships than that, it'd be a really long round, but I feel like it would be more accurate to those battles.
Yeah, it usually wasn't 5 on 5. It was like a zillion on a zillion, especially We should play a full scale Battle of Coruscant, you know, with like 20,000 capital ships and absolutely innumerable fighters.
Do it in Armada.
Yeah, you'd have to do it with Armada. Armada, if you don't know, is like an even better version of X-Wing that scales it up to include the capital ships.
Yeah.
Jeez.
So,
lovely.
Jeremy, do you know what the Star Destroyers are? The big triangle ships?
Yeah.
The Empire? Yeah. So,
Pizza slice shaped ships.
they have those, but they're... What is it? The Super Star Destroyer you have is about the length of this table.
It's 2 feet long.
It's huge.
Yeah. Yeah. I knew a kid that once called a Star Destroyer Vader's pizza ship.
If we get 8 of them, can we have like a whole pizza?
Well, I'd never be able to get 8 of them now. The game is discontinued. Both these games are discontinued. So for those of you who are like I gotta play this game, sorry.
I mean, you
Yeah.
can find ships and stuff, and you can technically figure out how to play it.
If you're like a millionaire and you check eBay every day,
Yeah.
So can we not glaze over the fact that you said 4 hours for one round?
well,
That's normal.
for one game, you know,
Yeah, for one game.
there are multiple rounds within the game.
But 4 hours for
For the-
one game.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
That
that's
was
kind of
minus setting it up.
including, yeah, the setup time is quite long.
We
The
took
teardown time is quite long,
We took
too.
well, I'm counting, like, not setting up and not packing up. It took about 4 hours just to play.
Yeah, so it's a game where you've got miniatures, you have rulers, you have tokens, you have cards, and you have dice.
Yeah.
So,
It's easier when you start playing it.
marginally.
This sounds like that one unhinged chess game.
It is kind of like chess.
Well, this one chess game, if you can find a logical reason for something to happen, if you can find a logical reason for something to happen, it can happen.
I know what you're talking about. I've never played it. I don't know the exact rules, but...
Like, my queen overthrows the government, and now is her own humanitarian group, and then you get and then your queen comes back from the enemy side or something, or like one of your pawns becomes a queen.
Oh my.
My queen dislikes your queen, so I bomb you, and I take your queen.
Or like one of my pawns overthrows like the humanitarian government and like becomes a queen or something. It's so dumb, but I love it.
That sounds pretty fun, actually. I
Yeah.
would just be trying to invent some stupid argument for every single move.
Yeah.
I want to go backwards with my pawn. So...
This pawn is a coward.
Yeah. Like that. We should play this like for one of the podcast shorts.
I convinced both of your bishops that, you know, war is against their religion, and
Now you have no more bishops. Like,
right, they cannot attack me now.
Because they
And then
become
now
pacifists.
you can move them, but they just don't do anything.
Your bishops and my bishops are all part of the same Catholic Church, therefore they can't be fighting each other.
They cannot fight their brothers and sisters in arms.
Right. I don't know. That sounds fun.
Sounds
Yeah.
like a nightmare with you two, but you're gonna figure out the stupidest ways to beat me.
That's what I challenge myself to do every day.
Find the stupidest ways to beat people.
No, just think of the stupid.
Just think of the stupid.
I don't. I can't succeed by my stupidity, but that's just. Anyway. What else we got?
I don't have a whole... I don't really know.
My love for cubicle games.
I mean, there is something I guess we could mention.
Okay.
I mean...
Cubicle games. Oh,
Minecraft.
I thought you meant like, you know, The Office or something. I wonder if there's a video game version of The Office.
Probably
Oh, not like
somewhere.
cubicle, but like cubes.
Right. Which is a derivative of cube. Well,
Cubicle is
Cubicle is-
derivative
yeah,
of
yeah.
Cube.
thank you for correcting me there.
You're welcome.
I don't know. I'm just imagining a game where you get to put staplers in Jello mode now. I mean, that would be wonderful.
Sounds like a blast.
Yeah, I know. You could do green Jello once, and then like blue
Switch
Jello,
it up.
orange Jello.
Switch it up.
Dude,
Yeah.
it's a mystery, man. You never know what Jello you're gonna get.
Right.
Oh, I would hate if my life turned out to be that.
Do you think there's any way that you could do like a? There must be. It's probably not even that hard. Like a multicolored Jello,
Oh.
all in one mold together. But like, yeah,
You make it sound so exciting.
it is.
Wait, is this like edible Jello?
Not when the stapler's in it. I mean, you know,
Yeah.
I don't recommend
Not
it.
with the staplers in it. You just go, you're like, hey, Luke. You're like a little kid, hey, Luke, I heard you have Jello. Oh, yeah. He just like, can I
Well,
have
not while the
some?
stapler's
I
in
mean, if you can eat a stapler, I guess you can.
it. Not while the stapler's in it.
He's like, he doesn't even click what the heck. His brain is only on Jello, so he pulls it out of the fridge and he goes, oh.
For anyone smart enough to eat around the stapler, I suppose it's all right.
I'm eating straight. I'm
Yeah,
going straight
right
through
through.
the
You
stapler.
just eat the in the middle. And
I
like,
only want the stapler.
see,
That's-
that's like Luke when he's like, I need an emergency staple. He opens up his fridge. Crap, it's still in the Jello.
But I'm not dealing with this right now. Shuts it again.
Then he opens it back up. But I really need a staple.
I really want that Jello.
I-
Not while the stapler's in it.
Yeah. Eating the stapler just reminds me, one of these days I want to write a robot character that walks into a restaurant and he just orders their silverware. I'll take, 8 forks, 3 spoons.
Can I get a basket of knives?
Yeah.
Like fries.
They come out and they're like, are you gonna wash these when you're done? No. I was gonna eat them. Oh.
Basket of knives, dirty.
So, yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm just going to jump into this with both feet. But so having robot characters, I came up with something that I think would be really fun and kind of different, which is a robot character that's very annoyed by the way that everyone treats it like it's alive.
Oh, so it's like treat me like an object, you idiots.
Exactly.
But it's alive enough to realize
right.
that it's not quite just a normal robot. It's like, yeah, I'm more human than the other robots, but treat me like a
an
robot.
object.
Yeah.
Like,
Stop
come
trying
on.
to give me a name.
Stop humanizing me.
Right.
My name is blank.
My name is 416832, Model J. Like,
Call me that. Don't call me Steve or Fred or Billy Pop. Just call me my name.
just because I have a human conscience doesn't mean anything. I'm still just a robot. Ooh, bottle caps.
Yeah. Help yourself.
Um,
Those are free grazing. What do we got? We got 18 minutes.
that kind of reminds. Yeah, that kind of.
I don't mean to speed us along or anything. I'm just in case we don't have
Yeah,
any more in
yeah.
mind.
That kind of reminds me of a thing I watched yesterday, and it was like, they changed their Wi-Fi password, and he was like, "Oh, what's your Wi-Fi password?" And he's like, "I can't tell you." And he's like, "But it's my Wi-Fi password. What is my Wi-Fi password?" And he's like, "I just told you." And he's like, "Then what is it?" And he's like, "I can't tell you."
Oh,
And so-
yes.
And finally, the guy just ends up like, "I give up," and like walks away. And that's just, it was funny.
Well, so there was a skit on Tiny Toons. There's a band called Yes and a band called The Who, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they're asking about what band is on stage, and one person says Yes. Like, yes, what? I asked who's on stage, and they're like, no, who's up next? Yes is on stage, or something like that. I butchered it, but it's a wonderful play on words.
But it's time, I guess, for Impossible Trivia. It's Impossible Trivia time.
like how you do the outtakes yourself.
Well, I guess that was the end.
Yeah.
We had our little theme we're supposed to put in there.
Yeah, he has us at our own blank space, so he doesn't have to edit it in for the theme music.
But anyway,
Anyway.
what's yours? Or do you
What's
not have
mine?
one?
I do have one.
Okay, I have mine, but
So there's a part of a limerick or something, I don't remember. Probably part of a song, because Mr. Tolkien wrote lots of those for his books to really make it seem like its own world, I guess. And it's very effective for that. The statement is, not all who wander are lost. So, name all the people who wander that are not lost.
oh, Jeremy,
Okay.
who is right here,
Yep.
Yerp.
me,
Conceivably many millions of other people you have left to go.
Fred, Bob the Second, Joe, Steve, Frodo, Gandalf.
I don't know if Frodo could really... Well, he seemed like he was wandering all
Yeah.
the time in the movies. Usually towards the bad guys. like a
Gandalf
complete
wasn't
idiot.
lost, but he just kind of...
He was a lost man.
He was a lost man.
I can't remember if Not All Who Wander Are Lost was about Gandalf or about Aragorn, but it seems like it makes more sense if it's about Gandalf.
Yeah.
He was kind of crazy.
I got a lot more to go, I guess, but I'll do mine.
Okay. Yeah. We
Um,
don't actually want to record your entire answer.
No. Mine. So, we all know that in the Great Hall, during the sorting ceremony in Harry Potter,
Okay.
we go up, and they sit on the stool, and they put the hat on their head, right?
Yes.
What brand and type of wood was the stool?
Mahogany. And probably... Well, I don't know if... Lazy Boy is probably just a retailer. I don't know if it's a brand. If Lazy Boy is a brand, then definitely that is it. I almost said Art Van, but that was definitely a retailer and not a brand, so... I don't know if you people listening will even remember Art Van Furniture. They were going out of business for about 2 decades. Until they went out of business, very shockingly. And, yeah, no, that's my answer. Mahogany, Lazy Boy.
Okay. And now it's versus, unless Jeremy for some reason has a impossible trivia question that he would just randomly like to say.
Not that I can think of, no.
Okay. Well, it's a versus. Do you want me to go first for versus?
Sure.
That's not gonna end well because I
You what it
forgot what my. Oh my! How did I forget what my? I had one.
was.
You go.
Okay. Much more traditional than my usual ones. Just a straight up Mace Windu versus Count Dooku.
Well, I think I've got to say Count Dooku.
Okay.
Because, I mean, let's be real here. Mace Windu died by lightning. And so I'm like, Count Dooku has lightning and a lightsaber, and they would both know what it feels like for their hands to get cut off.
It's funny that you should mention that. I also picked Count Dooku to win because of the hand thing. Because when you stop and think about it, like, and this doesn't have any bearing on their level of skill, I guess, but at least with toughness, Count Dooku's really got Mace Windu beat because he got both hands
Yeah.
cut off at once and not a peep.
Came out.
Mace Windu gets just one hand cut off and he just kind of screams like a girl, you know?
What a baby.
Like,
So-
Count Dooku's hands get cut off, and he hits his knees, and he's just like, well, kill me. And Mace Windu hits one hand cut off, gets electrocuted, and thrown out a window.
Right. So, yeah, I don't know. I favor Count Dooku. I do understand that it's, like, it still seems really close because you get all the complexities of, like, cross-referencing who fought who.
Yeah.
You know, Dooku fought Yoda, who also fought Sidious. Yoda couldn't beat Sidious. Mace Windu did, because he also fought Sidious. So it's hard to be sure, but
If Anakin wouldn't have shown up, Sidious would have died, for sure.
well,
Almost. Maybe.
But the thing with Sidious that's always complicated is that you can never be entirely sure how intentional he is about anything. It's
True.
possible he lost on purpose just to
Have
instigate Anakin's
yeah,
turn.
Yeah.
But
So
anyway.
I guess it's my turn.
Yeah. So what was yours?
Okay. I'm gonna have to go rapid fire, but I've picked the Hungarian Horntail, the dragon that Harry fought,
Okay.
versus. No, I'm still thinking.
We gonna be here for a while, man.
I would have just done the one that I asked you earlier, but that
Look it
was
up.
you against. What did I say?
Harry Potter.
Yeah, you against Harry. Yeah, let's just do that one. You against Harry Potter.
Still talking.
Okay.
I was gonna do that one, but I asked you already, and I didn't want to do that
Still
one because I
going.
already asked you. But
So the thing is, I always lose, but against Harry Potter, I think I've got a shot. Because I would discourage him by revealing the fact that Neville Longbottom is the true chosen one, and he would be so demoralized that he wouldn't be able to fight back.
You're just gonna shatter his ego.
Yes.
he just Neville Longbottom is the true chosen one. Your life was a lie, and he just goes, "Oh my word, no!" And then he just like snaps his wand and stomps off crying.
My poor British mind. My poor little British mind.
Luke just is like, yes. But also, after he defeated the Dark Lord, Harry had no purpose in the world. So,
Right. Yeah. Destiny is done with him, so, I've got a shot. Because what happens to him now just doesn't matter.
it doesn't.
Yep.
Well, I think that's a wrap.
Yeah, better be.
Gang.
Well, this was another amazing episode of the podcast, formerly known as Another Podcast.
It's pretty good.
It's pretty nice. I'm glad to be back, gang.
Could have been worse.
I will show up more. Don't worry.
I'm
Yeah.
Coleman. This is my
Welcome
friend Luke
back.
here, and
Here I am.
we had our friend Jeremy, who we are
Yeah.
happy to have on.
I've been playing Minecraft.
Okay, I guess we're signing out now.
Yep, bye.
Bye.